Today we're going to be taking a look at the best hitch options
For our 2014 Nissan Armada.
There are going to be two options for your Armada. There's the Draw-Tite, part number 75644, and the Curt, part number 13188. Now you're probably wondering what's the difference between these two hitches. While they are very similar in most aspects, there are a few differences, so we'll cover those first. When it comes to clearances, the Curt's going to be the winner. The Curt has about 2 inches higher clearance from the ground, and the center of the hitch pin hole is 1 inch closer to the bumper. So this means you may not need to rise as much with this hitch because it's further from the ground, no chance of bottoming out. And with the hitch pin hole being about 1 inch closer to the bumper, it's going to give you more clearance for accessories that are going to go into the back of your hitch and be near the bumper, such as bike racks or cargo carriers that fold up. Now this can make or break the difference between your liftgate opening and not. And when it comes to appearance on the vehicle, that one's going to be a bit more subjective. The Curt's going to sit higher up and will require you to remove a panel, whereas the Draw-Tite won't require any panel remover but will sit below the bumper. So this one's going to be a little bit more noticeable, but you'll be able to keep that factory bumper look. This one's going to be more tucked away, but will require a panel to be removed. The Draw-Tite does have a couple features the Curt doesn't. It has a bracket already made on for your 4-pole connector. So the Curt doesn't have this, where you may have to buy an additional long bracket or other bracket to mount your 4-pole outside the vehicle. The hook loops on the Draw-Tite are going to be wider, so it'll be a little bit easier to hook some of your larger hooks and more accepting to various size hooks than your Curt might. And the Draw-Tite does have a hole for a J-pin. A J-pin is an anti-rattle hitch pin to keep your devices secure while going down the road. Now that we've discussed some of the differences, let's talk about how they're similar. They're both going to have the same weight ratings, so you're going to have a 600-pound tongue weight on both and a 6,000-pound towing capacity. When using a weight distribution system, it's still going to be the same. However, those numbers are going to rise for both hitches to a 1,000-pound tongue weight and 10,000-pound towing capacity. They're both going to be a Class 3 hitch with a 2-inch by 2-inch receiver with reinforced collars. As far as installation goes, they're both going to install relatively the same. The Draw-Tite doesn't even require to remove a panel. However, that panel comes off very easily. It's more of an appearance issue than it is an installation issue. They both feature a steel construction with a black powder coat finish. This is going to help reduce rust and corrosion. Now in summary, the weight capacities are going to be the same, so you can use the same accessories, hook up the same trailers, and haul the same loads. Clearances are going to go to the Curt, so it may open up your options for a few more accessories than the Draw-Tite. And when we look at extra features, the Draw-Tite has a little more included in its package. It comes with a bracket for the 4-pole connector and the option for a J-pin hook. And lastly is appearance. Now in my opinion, this one goes to the Curt. I like the way it's tucked up underneath. Even though you do have to remove a panel, it just seems to flow better with the design of the vehicle. And that completes our look at the best hitch options for your Nissan Armada.
Thanks for watching, and click the link in our description below to shop, learn more, or visit us at etrailer.com. And leave us a comment if you have any questions.